Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays from
Jill, Kelly,
Cheyenne,
Mercedes.
Hi! Woo!
Merry Christmas from Wallingford.
Happy Holidays from Samantha Lind and Amy Cohen.
Happy Holidays from the Gervasi family.
Feliz Navidad y próspero año nuevo para mami, Cari y Mike. Los quiero mucho.
We love you. I love you.
Happy Holidays to all Wallingford.
You know, one of the most read stories around this time of year is The Night Before Christmas by Clement C. Moore. And we have a very special guest here to read this story along with his wife. So please welcome Santa and Mrs. Claus, and they'll read The Night Before Christmas.
I'm tired, Mrs. Claus. It was an awful busy today.
Was it, Santa?
Yes, it was. Why don't we just settle down and I'll read my favorite Christmas poem.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Okay. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. Oh, that's a beautiful picture.
Isn't that beautiful? We love our reindeer.
Yes, we do. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away. Dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his feet, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. The pages are getting worn, Mother.
Got it? Okay.
A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. That's a pretty good picture.
Very good.
Oh. We're going to need a new book next year, Mother.
Looks that way.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Ho, 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 ho. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rode. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. Well, I'm going to need help, Mother.
Okay.
Must be getting old.
There you are.
But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
It's such a wonderful story.
It just is better every year, isn't it?
It does, Santa.
Merry Christmas, Mrs. Claus.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to Poppy and Grandma from the Burkhart and Davis family.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa Bob. We want to wish you and everybody a happy holidays. From Jennifer and Joseph Lino.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays from David,
Lucas.
and Jordan Galuzzi.
Happy holidays, Mom and Dad.
We wish everyone a very holly jolly holiday and a happy, healthy new year. Happy holidays from Karen, Molly, Shannon, Morgan. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hey, Mom. Kim, Doug. Hey, Grandma. Love you. Bella, Ashley.
Wow, what a great job by Santa and Mrs. Claus reading The Night Before Christmas, a Christmas classic and one of my favorites, Ed.
It's a timeless classic. I think we grew up with it. Our parents grew up with it, and what a fine job that Santa did in reading that tonight. Santa and Mrs. Claus, they both did well.
Right. Now, I hope you're getting the kids ready for bed because Santa will be making the rounds very soon. And, of course, put the milk and cookies out, Ed.
And carrots for the reindeer. Can't forget our four-legged friends.
That's right. Can you name any of the reindeers, by the way?
Dasher, Dancer.
Right.
Prancer.
Prancer.
Blitzen. Comet. Cupid. Donner. And Blitzen. Blitzen.
Right. I think there's one more. Were there 8? There were 8.
There's, and of course, Rudolph.
And
thanks to Gene Autry, Rudolph is very popular.
Right.
Rudolph gets all the press, but it's the other reindeer that we mentioned that do the yeoman's work. So the carrots are for the 8 timeless reindeer.
There you go. Hey, we want to thank you for tuning in tonight, and we want to tell you a little bit about some of the people who worked so hard on Wednesday Night Live and how grateful we are for all these great folks. They are like family to us. We love these people. We see them every week, and we are just the best of friends, and that's what makes this show go. The first person we should really identify here is our longtime director, Walt Hoffman.
Walt has the Herculean job of trying to make us look good week after week. Does a yeoman job. He's a legend. But Walter Hoffman, we love him.
He sure is. And Bud Basoli, who made us do about 5 takes because he had bad pans on this scene. But he has come on. He started with us last year, and now he is here with us, and he's just doing some great, fabulous editing for us.
Yeah, weaves a lot of magic behind the camera. He gets behind that editing board. He's like Picasso painting a canvas. He gets on that editing board and he puts out some marvelous, marvelous productions.
He sure does. And everybody else, Jason Stick Burkhart, Kenny Blakesley, David Boomer Burkhart, Brian McGrath, and I'll never forget Brian. I always forget Brian's last name, Brian McGrath. And also, who could forget Sparky Hoffman, Ryan Sparky Hoffman, who has been with us, gosh, I think longer than you, Ed.
Yeah, I think we've seen Sparky grow up on this. He's turned into a fine young man. I remember him when he was this high, and now I have to look up to say hello to him.
Yeah. But we want to say a season's greetings to all of our friends who make Wednesday Night Live go. Hope you've enjoyed the Christmas show. We've enjoyed it. We want to wish you a very, very Merry Christmas, season's greetings, and a Happy New Year to you and your family. Goodbye, everybody. Good night.